Hello, everyone, and good morning, and welcome to the morning roast. And unfortunately, I don't know where Sam is. I think he's went. He's still apartment hunting or something. I don't know, but I am sweating like crazy. It is hot. But today we have with us a new fella, Mr. Dylan.
How's it going? Thanks for having me on.
Yep, and he's part of Stuff. How you say Stuff Rock Studio,
That's correct.
and we're going to be talking to him about Amara issue 1 there over there on Kickstarter. I know some people are in the chat. They're not. They're still a little hesitant about Kickstarter. For one reason or another, but you might change your mind when you see this campaign. It looks pretty good. Let me see who's all's in the chat. We got Creators Outlet here, of course, saying first. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well, Will. Amanda B says, tease, I thought it was live now. You can't blame me, Amanda B. I put on the tweet, I said 25 minutes until I put the time. Can't give me hell. We got Mr. Soul, our co-host, says, welcome to Morning Roast, where it's time for wolves again and to shake things up of the immensely cute but still deadly variety this time. Good morning, Chris, Dylan, and chat. Soul, Mr. Soul Ion is our chat host. He keeps them in line. He's the sheriff, and he does more investigating into the guests than I do. He as soon as it goes live, he knows everything. like he can tell me all about the campaign, and I've barely looked at it. Oh, we have Austin. He says, Chris, no, come on now. Don't give me hell already. We haven't even got into the campaign yet, let alone got a backer. I ain't singing nothing. This is the latest thing, Dylan, that they've got me doing. They every time we get a backer for a campaign, they make me sing something.
Is that retroactive? Because we got a few right now.
What? No, yeah, that don't count. That don't count.
I've got 166 right now. I think you got a backlog of singing to do.
No. It's only from the stream. Good gosh, Dylan, come on! You're not supposed to be helping them. We got Mrs. Good Stuff. Hey, Aaron's here. Hey, Aaron. Hope work's going well. Let's see. Blame the head and the Canadian. Yep, it's always the Canadians' fault. Let's see. So let me see here. We got the link. Thank you, Soul. Well, where's Pale Rider? I don't know where he is. He was sitting there promoting and putting Pale Rider, Mr. Dylan, is the bane of my existence. He went this morning, posted the link to the stream, and tagged a whole bunch of people in there. He was tagging Tim Allen. He was tagging all kinds of people, all these celebrities and stuff, just so I would come in and they'd see me singing and embarrass me in front of these big names. I don't know what he does.
You never know. It might be your big break.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. It's gonna break me mentally, drive me nuts. All right, let me see here. Let me bring up the campaign while I'm gabbing. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. So here we go. Mara. Am I saying that right? Mara?
Mara, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Mara issue number 1. Look at that. Now, we've only got 12 days left.
Yep.
So that's still time to get a paycheck or so before you got it back. But Mr. Dylan, what is Mara here?
Mara is the overarching story is about scarcity and survival. Issue 1 is her. We start with her in her tribe, leading her normal life as a daughter of a fisherman and a homemaker, and they have the only river around, and they're not a warlike people. But other people want to survive too, and some people decide that the way that they're going to do that is to take from others. right? And that's what she gets caught up in, is the tribal war. But they weren't playing fair. They brought a demon along with them. And of course, this non-warlike tribe has no chance whatsoever against this demon.
Mm-hmm.
They lost a lot of their culture uh, over a period of time before the issue starts. There was a huge ecological disaster. The gods had a war, set the sky on fire, and they used to be a cold weather tribe. They're actually based on the real world Vikings and Inuit. But this is basically us, us being myself and Rosie Wu, the illustrator, uh, imagining how a tribe like that would evolve to very sudden hot weather conditions. So they went from being ice fishers to having the only river around. This sudden change, they had to lose a lot of their culture. They used to have they called the champion of the wolf. Is they venerate a guardian wolf spirit, and they used to have trials and see who would, who would be the most worthy, who would take the wolf's power. Well, they don't have that anymore, and these spirits have rules. You couldn't just grab somebody like, "Hey, you're the champion now." No, he had to know who was the most worthy. So he just had to wait and watch this tribe get butchered until there was only one person left who was by default the most worthy. And that was Mara, because she was hiding.
Okay. Let's see. Boston saying you can do $1 support backing or $5 digital edition. Chris is going to say like a Tweety. Gosh dang it, Boston! Quit trying to cheat. To be fair, you are at 380 subs. Yes, we just got that. We kept jumping from 380 to 379, back to 380, but it seems like we stabilized.
It was one guy. It was one guy just
Yeah.
hitting the button
Yeah.
over and over.
It's probably Pale Router. He's probably unsubscribing and resubbing just to fuck with me. Oh, Amanda B's back. Good morning, Amanda. Is so drunk. Maybe. He's telling me to play the trailer. Oh, okay, Soul. See, he keeps me on the straight and narrow. Let's see. That's nice and short. Nice. Yeah, well done, Mr. Dillon. I like that one.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, I was quite happy with that because like normally I'm always apprehensive with Kickstarter. I'm always worried when I play the trailer it's gonna be like a 10-minute long thing where the guy's talking, and I've seen those before.
Well, Kickstarter actually recommends you do that.
Oh
They're
yeah,
like, make sure you show up on camera and you talk. And I was like, I think I want to let the work speak for itself.
yeah. Like for me, I prefer like a real short thing that just gives me a good idea of what I'm getting into, gets me excited and amped for the book, and show me a little bit of what I'm getting ready to and dive into. So that was nice. I like that. Let's see. What are they saying down there? Solo says he likes the tonal shift. Cute. Oh, hell, look at all the blood. We got this. We have the different covers here.
Yeah, that variant cover is actually foil.
Oh, excuse me. What was that?
The variant cover is foil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fancy. Yeah. Who's your artist?
Artist Rosie Wu is Taiwanese. She's actually a friend of a friend. I asked a buddy of mine who I'd done some work with before. I'm a programmer by day. So I have some artist contacts, designers. I approached her first and I said, "Hey, you want to do this comic with me? I know you've done some comics before." So, "Oh, well, this looks pretty cool, but I don't do fantasy. I only do sci-fi." Like, okay, well, you have any references? She just kind of coyly said, "Yeah, I'll ask a couple of my friends." Well, what she really did was put out an APB to her art school contacts, and I
Mhm.
got 15 emails that night. So that was something. That was good. She really downplayed what she was doing for me. But I filtered through the artists. A lot of good artists. Couldn't hire them all. Shortlisted three and had them all uh, do a reference art commission of Mara. What their interpretation was, and uh, I really, really liked Rosie's work. Sometimes you see something and it just fits what you want just perfectly,
Mhm.
right? The other artists were good. No shade on them, right? Different time, different scene. One of them might have won, but yeah, I just saw what Rosie was doing, and I had to hire her for this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's got good looking art here. Let me see. So yeah, so I was lucky enough to see your book because Mr. Chris Fisk had commented on one of your posts, and that's where I seen it. I was like, oh, and then I reached out to you about coming on the show. The art looks really good and reminds me, it's got a wolf theme and it's got this kind of style. It kind of reminds me of Katie's book, Bonds, where she also
I'm familiar.
she's a
I'm familiar.
werewolf.
If there's an indie comic and it's got a wolf in there, I've probably heard of it.
Oh yeah.
And it's something I say on Twitter. I see wolf, I retweet.
Yeah, she's big into wolves too. Amanda B says, "Oh, she's bent on revenge."
Yeah.
Soul says she has an axe to grind. But yeah, this is and yeah, this is some good stuff. And that's nice that she got you all those references. You'll have future artists you can reach out to in the future if you need them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that
I'm
looks
I'm
really
looking
good.
at the chat right now. That's one I'm actually signed up for.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we love Katie here. She's a good friend of the channel, and she's got great art. Sometimes she uses that art for evil when she drew me in a dress, but take what you get, I guess. Gotta forgive her. She's such a good person. Uh, yeah, this is a really good piece here.
Yeah, this
My
was
mom,
uh, this was one of my favorite pages.
yeah, my mom, she's really into wolves and Native American, like the look and everything. She would probably like something this piece. Yeah, she'd like that. Let's see. And how many pages are we looking at for this one?
This is a 24-page comic, and we actually unlocked issue 2 as a PDF for all backers, and
Oh,
that's going to be a longer one. We're still working on that, so that's going to be the last reward delivered. I just got a message right before we went live that uh, Rosie had finished page 40.
oh, nice. Yeah. Now, and Dylan, you were so kind as to let me have a PDF of the first one here, and I enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. I did really like it. The art, like I said, the art's really good. I like the look, like the way they're dressed and everything. Like I said, it has that reminds me of like a Native American kind of aesthetic or something. And uh, like I said the art's really good. There's not a lot of word balloon, not a lot of dialogue. I don't, I don't mind that personally. The art, it's all pretty self-explanatory. There's no need for a lot of explaining or a lot of back and forth and talking or anything like that. And then you get some nice action as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
I quite enjoyed.
I've seen some comics go heavy into exposition, and it's not. I don't think it fits the art form very well. You know, sometimes characters have to have a conversation, and sometimes they have to explain things to each other, and I get that. You know, I'm not completely dense, but sometimes a comic will go on with this internal monologue that takes up the entire page, and I'm not there for that. It's not the sort of thing I would want to read, then it's not the sort of thing I'm going to write.
And the now now she's bonded to this wolf spirit. Will we see them kind of interact?
Yeah, absolutely. Um, in in chapter one, she doesn't really know what's going on, right? It's just like, hey, I'm here. Let's do this. I'm here to help you not die. Let's do this. So you know, I feel like most people would be on board with that. Imminent death. I'm here. I'm gonna save you from imminent death. So she was like, yes, I'm on board with that. I would probably be on board with that too.
Yeah.
But you
Seems
know, there
like
wasn't a lot
reasonable.
of time for him to be like, so here's the terms of this spirit bond, and here's what's going to happen going forward. And those are things that she starts to learn in issue two, and then the reader starts to learn that way. That's how I wanted to do the exposition with this series overall, because she is a child and she doesn't know a lot about the world,
Hmm.
and people will have to explain the world to her, and in doing so will explain it to the reader, right? Because if you have two adults talking, they're not going to repeat to each other things that they should know.
Yeah.
That doesn't make a lot of sense in character for them. It helps the reader if they don't know, but I feel like doing it this way is going to be, you know, much more natural for the characters involved.
Okay. Oh, we got Whiz Jizz. Oh, hail, sir. Let's see. Oh, you have a YouTube channel, sir.
Yeah, I have. I only have a couple of things on there. You know, I have the trailer and I have a time lapse time lapse video of Rosie drawing these two together in a chibi style.
Oh, okay. Now, see what I told you? He keeps on it. He's like Sherlock Holmes. I didn't even know you had one.
I forget about it sometimes because I don't have a whole lot on there.
Let's see. So you can get a digital. Then there's the physical. Let's see. Now the physical, does that ship both, international as well, like all over the world?
Yeah, so because we're in Taiwan and I don't want American backers who do make up the majority of Kickstarter backers for any campaign, really. I don't want them to be paying individual shipping from Taiwan. I feel like that's a little bit ridiculous. So we have a U.S. distributor. It is going to be, it's going to be domestic shipping that you're going to be paying. It's
Okay.
yeah. And then we also have a European distributor. Europe makes up second place, but it's a distant second. Last I checked, it was very skewed in favor of the US, and I think it will be at the end of the campaign as well, just because it, you know, it, Kickstarter is really geared towards Americans, you know. So I wanted to make sure that I geared my shipping towards Americans too, right? You don't want to be paying, uh, say, for instance, $10 shipping for a $10 tier. That's not fun for anybody, right?
Yeah.
I've backed out of Kickstarters I wanted to back or downgraded to digital only. It was like, well, this $50 tier is going to cost $50 to ship to Taiwan. Like, well, if I'm going to spend $100 on your Kickstarter, I want most of it to go to you, not half of it to go to the postal service.
Yeah. That's some situations I've seen where, like Sim, he lives up in Canada, and he's had me back books for him because the shipping was like the price of the book, if not more. Whereas for me, it was like $5.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You
I
know,
know a lot of
I
people.
actually sometimes have them sent to my sister-in-law in the U.S. and then every now and then I'll get a package with all this stuff in it, which will be cheaper than individually sending each thing.
Sully's over there in Germany, and that's what he said. There's been books he hasn't backed because of the shipping.
Yeah, I
But he
believe
has
it.
a question, Perry. He says, "How did you come up with the idea to translate the book into all these different languages? I've talked to people doing that with just 2 or 3, and it seems to be a beefy task."
It is a beefy task. We actually, uh, I'm going to go off on a slight tangent here before I answer the question. We originally had Rosie doing the lettering as well, but because of the different languages, we now have a separate letterer on the team to handle all that. Um, so the answer is I kind of fell into doing all these different languages. Originally, I had no concept of translating. It wasn't like, no, I don't want to. I just hadn't thought of it, right? And a buddy of mine said, when I was just getting started, he said to me, "Hey, I know someone who just graduated university. He's going to be a court translator for Spanish, and he wants to get into comics as well." It's like, yeah, sure, send him my way. And we talked about it, but his schedule didn't end up permitting it. Uh, but the idea was already planted in my head, right? And it's like, well, I can just find another Spanish translator. And I was talking to Rosie about this and asking her what the additional fees for translating to another language would be, since she was doing the lettering at the time. And when we were talking about it, she brought up, well, if you're translating anyway, I would like to share this comic with my friends and family who don't speak English. So I wouldn't mind translating it to Mandarin, traditional Chinese. I was like, well, if you want to translate it, I'm not going to stop you, right? And then I posted in a Facebook group for comic creators, like, hey, we're in 3 languages now. And that's when Rogerio approached me and said, well, if you need it in Portuguese. And at that point, I was just like, you know what? Sure, why not? Doing it in these other languages anyway, might as well have
Add
Portuguese as
another
well.
one.
Yeah, put them on the stack.
Dang on. Yeah, well, I mean, that's potentially more people to read it. So,
Brazilian comic fans are quite passionate. I didn't know about this going in, but half of my Facebook followers are from Brazil.
yeah, there is a lot of Brazilian comic book folks. A lot of artists and stuff down there too. I know a lot of people who've gotten like Brazilian and stuff artists for their books, and only $10. That's a pretty good price.
Yep.
Let's see, Adventurer. Oh, you get a lot of little goodies on this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Two postcards and 2 stickers.
3 stickers. Three
Oh, three.
stickers. Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. That's pretty good. With the pack member, you get the 3 stickers, the 2 postcards, and a keychain. Oh,
Yeah, the Axe keychain is actually the one I'm looking forward to most. I said in the beginning, if no one else buys this, I'm going to.
gotta have one for yourself.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind having a keychain to add to the collection. Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people make keychains.
Yeah, this was actually Rosie's idea. I was we were talking about possible rewards, and I was like, well, here are my ideas. Postcards are something that I learned about in Taiwan, actually, because a lot of people in Taipei, especially, live in apartments. They don't have a lot of space to collect big art prints. But one thing they sell here, because postcards are so popular, is like it's photo albums, but postcard sized slots, right? So, for my wife, for instance, has probably 10 of those little books full of anime and manga art postcards.
Hmm.
Yeah. But we were talking about it, and she said, well, I do have this one idea. It's like, come on, give it to me. I'm going to do whatever idea you
What do you mean?
have. Yeah, and she brought that up, and I was looking into quotes that day. I was like, I love it. Give me that Axe keychain.
Let's see. Oh, look at that. There's Johnny. He says, "Damn Brazilians, they're taking all of our jobs." Hey, Johnny. That's right. Our own roast local Latin artist. That's right. Go follow Johnny on Twitter and be sure to give him a commission. We all like Johnny. And we got the all in tier. Oh, so that's how you get the variant cover.
That's how you get the variant cover.
I go all in. That is a good cover, though. Looks nice. Oh, we missed
Yeah,
out on the art lover.
this was gone 2 hours after launch.
Wow, that was quick.
We had 5 of them, and then they were gone 2 hours after lunch, and I convinced Rosie to do just one more. And I went into the back end, I increased the number by 1, and I went on Twitter and I'm typing up the tweet, "Hey, we got one more," and it was gone before I finished typing. I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna delete this. I'm not even gonna send that tweet out."
Wow. Yeah, people. Yeah, that really says that people like her art. I'm sure she was happy to hear about how quickly they sold.
Yeah, she has to do all those sketches now.
Well, gives her something to do. She needs
Yeah,
work.
I'm uh, I'm not I'm not totally safe from the limited art though. I have some add-ons that I'm doing for this.
Oh, you draw as well.
No, I paint. I'm a miniature painter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You get the extra copy that you can get as an add-on. Oh, look at that! You can get a figure,
Yep.
a little mini. Now, how big will this be?
This is quite small. Let me grab one on my desk for you that
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't painted yet. All I've done is
Oh, let
prime
me full
this. Let
screen
me.
that.
All right. So compared to my finger,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So this is 28 millimeter scale, tabletop gaming size. Put that
Okay,
back
so it's
there.
like one of those D&D thing, those little
Yeah,
D&D ones.
yeah. Mara is popular with the D&D crowd,
Oh, really?
especially in issue 2. Um, Rosie described it as very D&D. It is a very D&D comic. Um,
Hmm.
Yeah, and it does have D&D influences. The world itself is partially inspired by the Dark Sun setting of D&D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, maybe you could do something with that if it gets real popular with the D&D crowd. Maybe you could make a character sheet and sell it or something or something. I don't know. Do one of those things. Maybe
We
you could
actually
even
do
make your
have a
own campaign or something with
collaboration with this we have a collaboration with someone who's making it's a D&D conversion. It's called Little But Fierce. It's a D&D rule set that's geared towards kids. So it's simplified. It makes things flow more quickly,
it. Oh,
and
okay.
they're doing an expansion to add the barbarian class, and it's going to be besides the class, it's going to have new items and races, and it's going to be based around the comic.
Yeah, that's a real good idea. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty. I like that. Yeah. Now, who would I get to paint it? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
that looks good.
actually another painter I got to do this before I had a chance to paint it myself. This is Mechanical Frog. He has his own YouTube channel, which is linked in the campaign. He does streaming as well. Yeah, and he does some good work.
Yeah, that looks good. Now, now that she's possessed with this wolf spirit, obviously she's able to wield like axes the size of her body.
Yeah.
What other abilities will she have?
She has her main thing is, of course, the super strength. She has enhanced toughness and speed, but they don't really quite match her super strength. That's her main thing.
Okay. Let me see what they're saying here. And switch to live chat to see Johnny. Yeah. Johnny's foul mouthed. There it is. Oh boy, Pale Rider's here. Oh great. That's what I got. This is what I got to deal with. Let me see.
It looks like my rabbit decided to join us.
What's that?
Looks like my rabbit decided to join us. I
Oh,
see
your
him in the
rabbit.
background there. Yeah, he doesn't sit up there unless I am on stream. He knows when he's on camera.
Yeah, he likes
Yeah.
to be the center of attention.
Yep.
That's like Mike Jimmy. Every time he's on our show, he's got the cat jumps on his lap. Let's see. So says one of my friends who happens to be Portuguese is a miniature painting addict. Calls miniature collections plastic crack. I'll send him the link to this project. Well, thank you, Salt. There we go. We might
we
there.
actually have the Amado Mini as well now that we've unlocked that stretch goal.
The which one?
I haven't gotten around to painting it yet. I only just
I'm not
primed
down
it
far
today.
enough. I missed one here.
But yeah, that's my work. And I had 5 of them that I was painting, and those sold out. I think day 2 they were all gone. Maybe day 3, but it was in the first week for sure.
Oh, look at that!
Yep.
That's fancy. I'm painting it would be in translucent blue.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ones I'm painting aren't going to be translucent because I like to have more control over the colors when I paint.
Okay.
And opaque over translucent resin doesn't always look that great.
Okay,
like you think about it and it sounds great, but it doesn't look great.
So the top one will be the ones that you're painting?
Yeah.
And then the bottom one will be the unpainted.
Yep. I actually just finished priming the first one today. It's this one.
Oh,
yeah.
Full screen here. Yeah, look at that.
Center that. There we go.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And yes, I love using glue sticks as paint handles. You can buy an expensive paint handle. I'm like, nope, just give me an Uhu stick. I can buy 20 of them for the same cost as an expensive paint handle, and it fits my hand better.
Yeah, that's really cool though. So if you're playing D&D and you're like a ranger and you've got like a wolf companion, you could get this and have it hang out with you. Yeah, it looks cool. Let me see. Oh, Pops is here. He says, Sim still asleep? Probably. I don't know where he is. He's getting sloppy anymore. He's not showing up to his job. Let's see here. Probably was awake all night. Is that cool now? Probably, yeah. Sup, Cubby. There's a lot of in jokes here, Dylan, where they like to give me shit, and this is another one. Cubby. Lola and them started calling me Cubby. They think they're funny. They like to embarrass me in front of the new people. Let's see. Yeah, so this one we can get for $15. Okay. What's this STL?
STL, if you have a 3D printer, STL is the type of file you would use to 3D print it at home.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't got me a 3D printer. Sim does, but I don't. Let's see. Oh, we got extras. Oh, look at this one.
Yeah, that's one of the postcards. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now we're going through the postcards. Yeah, nice. And there's a sticker.
Yeah.
A couple more stickers. And there's the keychain.
That's the keychain. Yep. And that's the style of sketch, but it's all gone. Yeah.
Shame we missed out. I didn't get you on here quick enough. Let's see. Let's see here. And there's that fancy variant cover. Look at that. Man, it looks good. And and the miniature's already been unlocked.
Yep.
Already unlocked the chapter 2. And this will be a PDF. Now, I got a question here. You said this will be a PDF or digital too. So how are you going to do like the physical? Are you just going to do another campaign and then that?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do another campaign.
Okay.
It's gonna be it's gonna be longer than the first one, so we're gonna have to do a campaign for that.
Okay.
But we're gonna make sure we fulfill this before we launch the next campaign. I don't like when people have one going and I'm waiting for their stuff, right? So I don't want to do that.
Right. Right now, I forgot to ask you: is this your first? Campaign?
Yeah. So this is my first comic campaign. About actually it was longer. 12 years ago, I tried to launch Stuff Rock Studio as a game development studio, and I wasn't the project manager back then that I am now. And also I figured out that I was getting into game development for the wrong reasons. So this is the second Kickstarter I've launched because I was trying to get one for that game. I think we didn't get totally funded, but we made a lot of money off of that, almost $17. I think it was $16, $17. So really
big
raking
money.
it in there. Yeah, big money. No, this is the first comic Kickstarter. I just after that failed and the team kind of fell apart because we weren't all on the same page. I kept the Stuffed Rock name and logo because I really liked them. I'm like, well, I'll do something with this, right? And then I ended up finding my way to comics.
Yeah, I feel like a comic books would be a easier thing to do. It's quicker turnover. Probably doesn't take as much, cost as much.
Well, it's not
Things
just
like
that. I mean, I always I've always been a storyteller, right? And I wanted to use a video game as a vehicle to tell a story, but that's not what makes a game good. And I found myself going, well, I guess I got to just trudge through the programming to the gameplay so I can get to the good part. And when I realized I was doing that, then I knew I was in it for the wrong reason.
Okay, let me see. Chat. What's the chat saying? I'm missing. Everybody says that like Pops is my uncle because we look similar. Let's see. Oh, Peller says he just received Shadow of the Kraken. Nice, nice, nice. I actually just got. I just got my from Rand. Who's this? Oh no, this is what's his name? Raging Golden Eagle, his book. But I also just got Randy Zimmerman, his campaign there with long shots. Let's see. Soul says he just refreshed. Campaign is 167 backers now. Sugar Rush. Gosh, dang it. I mean, good. Man, that means I gotta do something. Let me check. Oh wait, it updates as you go, don't it? Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dumb. I haven't been paying attention. I'm used to Indiegogo where it doesn't, and then you hit refresh and then it updates the backers and stuff. So I
get I get a lot more stuff on Indiegogo than Kickstarter just because there are more non-US campaigns there and the shipping is kinder to me. Like I see Glenn, I see Kevin in the chat. I backed Glenn on Indiegogo because he's He's in Europe. It was
Good.
kinder to me.
Yeah, we've had Monster Land on. Yeah. Hello
Yeah,
again, sir.
it's a good book. It's definitely a
Yeah.
different tone than Mara, but it's a good book. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Did I back that one? I might not have. I don't
As
remember getting it.
long as we got Kevin here anyway, people have been asking me for a longer Glenn and Mara crossover, like a full issue. So we might have to get to work on that.
Yeah, maybe. There you go. Let's see. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, back. Sugar Rush sing. God. No. That literally just pulled out of the mailbox. Nice. He says he didn't snooze on the sketch. Well done, Dylan and Rosie. Nice. Oh, we got good stuff here. Hello, sir. Bristolian Dave. All right, me babbers. Who else? Gosh dang it.
And your chat is alive. Like, yeah, this is probably more active than the overwhelming majority of streams I see.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of folks here who love comics. They'll pop in, and we'll get some people in after the stream. This is a lot of the folks I talk to that do streams. They actually get a little more active than mine because a lot of my folks aren't. Unfortunately, a lot of the folks I know they stream in the evenings. And a lot of people, and there's a lot more people active, I guess, in the evenings. I like the mornings though. It fits me because I work overnights. And if I did stuff in the evenings, I wouldn't get to stream and get to talk to Soul and all them. Like my people are here in the mornings. The people I like to talk to. When is Sugar? Gosh dang it! See what you did, Dylan. This is your. Why'd I have you on? Somebody back. Oh. All right. Did somebody in the chat back? If so, then you got to tell me what song I got to figure out to sing. Because that's the thing. Like they back and then they request a song. Then I got to figure out what the song even is. The last time they made me sing some song called Senorita. And it was like, how would it go? It's like, I love it when you call me Senorita. Or something like that. And I didn't know the dang songs. I had to look it up real quick and figure out what it was. Hey, Shane's here. Hey, sir. When you coming back and joining us, Shane? Yeah, I got my computer fixed. Finally, it took about 2 months, but I got it finally fixed. Ended up by the end of it, I paid about $200-300 and ended up replacing everything except for the graphics card. But I ended up by the end of it getting the power supply upgraded. The motherboard was upgraded. I got a solid state drive now and a couple other things. So it ended up working out pretty nicely, I ended up getting it fixed and not only fixed, but upgraded. So I can't really complain. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. Let me scroll down here. Oh, well. Look who's here.
What's up?
Where have you been, Sim?
Fields of Dreams?
I knew it.
I woke up like a few minutes ago. Like, I'm seriously, like, I just woke up and I'm making coffee. So what's up, Dylan?
Not much. I'm good. Well, actually, lots. I just say not much as a reflex. I got a lot going on right now.
So, and now the show can start. And,
the show's going to be ending soon. Gosh, Sim.
Oh, dude, I thought we were Thursday. Like, I woke up, I'm like, Thursday, I checked the out. Oh, fuck. So here I am. But I got good news. Got the new apartment.
Good. You know what I was getting ready to do, Sim?
What?
Before the stream, I went all the way to my post office with your books. And I had even put them in a box. And I was like, okay, now I just got to do the address. And I brought the address. I was like, wait a minute. He's apartment shopping. I should wait until I know for sure that this is still the address to send it to.
That was good.
Huh?
I said, that's good. Like, depending if you've only going to take 2 weeks to get here, like, I'll still be here, but it's a good thing if you wait a bit. I can send you the new address tomorrow.
Okay, so yeah, so there's going to be a new address I send it to?
Yep.
Okay, good. That's a good thing I didn't do it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I still have to transfer all my mailing from here to my new address after because I'm waiting. Vinny sent me my Shadow of the Kraken and stuff like that, so I still got to do that. So
I'll just wait till you give me the new address then, and then I'll send it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
So Mara, issue 1.
Oh, we got a response from there. He says no problem. Would love to write it. He can't draw for crap though. So there you go, Dylan. There you go. You could do a big campaign with the crossover. You could have the Monsterland books and Mara there too for people who never had them. Ooh, it could be exciting.
And hello, everybody in the chat.
Good Stuff says he showed up for Sugar Say. Of course you did, Good Stuff. Of course you did. Gosh dang it. Well, we've got to go through this campaign before I do any singing. She says, thanks for having me on the way back. Yeah, sure, anytime. And if you want to come back on, yeah, just reach out to me. You're welcome on anytime. That was a good-looking book. Let's see. Oh, gosh dang it.
What?
Kick me back down. Pop says, you got to watch the right shows. Good Stuff Comics Gator and myself also promote indies. That's right. They also do streams. There's a bunch of folks that do them. Let's see. Where is the show? Oh gosh, yes, I forgot. Here, there. There
Okay,
you go.
so if there's a sugar rush, that means that there's been a backing. That means you owe somebody a story or a song.
That's what they claim. They claim that, but I don't know because I couldn't refresh to see like Indiegogo. Wait a minute. How did we go back down to 166?
Somebody canceled because you didn't sing.
Oh wait,
no,
now
there
it's
you go.
166. What is going on? Gosh dang it, who's messing with me?
It's a message, Chris. Sing.
Yeah, they're gonna refund if I don't sing. They're trying to strong arm me.
Hold on.
It was 166 at Star Stream, so someone backed already. Gosh dang it.
Simon Sugar. As we're already so far off topic, I wanted to mention that I got the new Turtle game on Steam today and played the first level. Stuff is legit.
No.
You could get it too.
I haven't been plugged in this entire time. Wow, it's a good thing I got that warning then.
Plugged in for what?
I'm using my laptop.
Oh.
So the battery was going down.
Yeah, it was like, hey, you might want to plug in.
You might want to plug in before I plug you out.
Yeah.
Now I got speaking of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, I actually just wish listed that. Was it yesterday? I think. I was wondering if you had seen it, Sim.
I do want to buy it. I did
Yeah,
buy
I was quite interested in it because I loved the old one for Sega Genesis.
I love the old one. I definitely won that one, but I also bought all 4 Metal Slug.
Yeah.
They were on special too, so I don't know how much it's the Ninja Turtle one, but I definitely want to buy it.
Yeah, I want to play the new one and play as Splinter. Let's see.
Is it full window? It's like a. It comes off like it's one of those emulators.
That would be fun. We'll do. Oh, we could play with Dunkelziffer. Well, then I gotta get it now. Maybe we could stream it, Sim.
Maybe we could. Been telling you that for a while. Another thing you were supposed to do was the Morning Roast group on Facebook.
Yes, I know, Tim. I gotta do that. I don't like Facebook though.
You gotta do it, or you let me do shit like you usually do. Just stop complaining.
All right. What do I gotta sing? What should we sing?
Call me.
Sing Darlin' Nikki? What is that? You know that one, Dylan?
I do not know
Yeah,
that
I
one.
don't either. I'm playing the turtle game right now. Oh, It's retro gold without the retro control. Nice. That's what I want to hear. After all of my tireless promoting this morning, I will sing, but I need something that I actually know. Unofficial rule for the morning roast: Chris can only remember songs where the person in the lyrics mentioned that she's a lady, woman, or girl. Because some of it is too hard. Darling Nikki by Prince? I've never even heard of that one.
Okay, Prince, you have to sing some Prince, that's for sure. No, you can't deny Prince.
Darling Nikki Prince?
Little Vicky. Little Nikki?
Oh, jeez. Mute that because it'll play. Gosh dang it, Pale Rider. Why you got to pick these weird, obscure songs that I don't know?
I don't know. You keep listening to him instead of us. I don't know.
What did you say?
I said something. I forgot now.
And I was all, oh, I'm so glad my laptop warned me, and then I plugged something else in that wasn't my laptop. I am just on point today.
Me, I'm trying to find a song
Well
that goes with your campaign. It looks like Indians. Am I right? But no, medieval.
Give Sim the pitch, Dylan.
How about Diggy Diggy Hole? I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
It's perfect. That's exactly what the comic's about.
Yeah, that totally fits this.
It does, kind of.
No, it doesn't. Oh,
No, there's no dwarf?
There's no dwarf.
I tried. Refunding.
There's no digging either.
that is a good piece. That is a good piece, though.
That's good. So what is the pitch?
The pitch is Mara is a young girl in a fishing village, and we start off, with her normal life. But her village is not a warlike tribe, and they have the only river around. Other people want that river to survive, and well, the way some people choose to survive is to take things others have. So when her village is invaded, and the invaders are not playing fair, they brought a demon with them. Her tribe is just completely butchered. And they used to have what they called the champion of the wolf. But that tradition fell out of favor as time went on, and they haven't done that trial to determine the champion of the wolf spirit in a long time. So this wolf spirit just had to sit and watch until there was only one person left who was by default the most worthy, and that was Mara.
Cool.
Gosh dang it. I just listened to some of that Pale Rider. I'm not singing that. That's degenerate. I'm going to end up getting struck.
Well, did he send you a 9 Inch Nails song?
No, it was a Prince song. Shane,
Oh, what the fuck, Shane? Huh?
What's up?
how's that computer serving you?
I like it a lot. I probably shouldn't have an echo now, or a delay.
Yeah, it sounds like you're catching us right off the bat. No delay. Well done.
Wow. He returns after a year.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
I got a nice coffee sugar rush going, working on some Swarm script, so figured I'd jump on, see what was up.
No, I'm just dealing with these people trying to get me to sing a song, and I don't know what to sing. Dang on, Pale Rider's trying to get me to sing some weird degenerate song about a woman doing things while looking at a magazine. And
I don't know, maybe you could sing the song "Watch Me Bleed." That's a good song for a warrior.
Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas.
There you
That
go.
gets my vote.
Yeah.
Or you could sing "I Kissed a Girl" from Sebastian.
Of the Wind,
Nobody gets it.
Pocahontas. Let me see here.
paint with all the colors of the wind.
I don't know this song either. I don't know any songs that they suggest.
Hey, Pale Rider's like
I
sing
haven't
every.
watched Pocahontas since I was little.
There you go, Pale Rider. Just put another one. Sing every rose has its thorn.
I mean, he's got the hair going right now.
I know, right?
Just put him in a
Oh.
Pocahontas dress and get this thing going. Chris, the Disney musical.
has its dawn. Let's see.
Just like
Okay, I'm gonna be
cowboy, sing the
Signify.
sad song. See, dude, I fucking know that song, and you don't.
Hold on, let me look here. Hold on, I gotta pause this. I gotta mute myself because otherwise it's gonna play in the background.
Sing "Hate Your Guts" by Pride and Glory.
I'm gonna struggle remembering that. Yeah. God,
You just gotta go for it, Chris. Just gotta
I hate
go for
this.
it.
I hate this, Shane. They make me do this every stream.
When did this happen? I've been gone that long. Now we're singing
No,
karaoke
no.
songs.
Yeah, but you also missed the weird story part.
Oh yeah. I've had to tell like 4 different stories, and now I'm being made to sing things.
No.
You're being made. You're the one that opened your damn mouth.
No, they make me do this, Shane. They make me do this. Cole says you promised headphones, Shane.
Oh, yeah. He wants me to wear headphones on my goatee. I don't know. Just a thing.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go get my coffee.
I don't have any that will fit on my goatee yet. I need to get a little tiny headset or something. I don't know.
Ugh. Oh God, I don't like this.
What are you looking up? Are you looking up the Pocahontas song? Is that what you're
Yes,
going for?
I don't like this. There's no real rhythm to it.
What do you mean there's no real rhythm to it?
I don't
it's
really
a
feel the
Disney
rhythm in
song.
it.
They're all usually
It
pretty
sucks.
catchy.
This song sucks. I don't like it. It's just like, you think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places. I guess it must be so. Or something like that. I don't. I just
Well, there
don't
you go.
really- Is that how it goes? Like,
That sounded like it. Close. I mean, close enough. Not that any of us go really. You can probably just make up lyrics. We probably won't know the difference.
nobody knows. Everybody hasn't watched this in years.
There's like a 40-year-old guy on here, be like, "Hey, that's not the lyrics."
What the hell is this? I'm refunding.
Maybe if you sing it badly enough, somebody will say, "Patch me and I'll do it for you."
Yeah.
No. When I sing it badly because I can't sing or know this stuff.
Okay, I
And
take it
then
back.
everybody's
Bristol Dave
like,
will know.
Let's clip this
I
and let's
forgot he
make
was the movie
videos
guy.
and put it all over damn Twitter. And then I have to deal with it.
You have to get it right. Bristol. Dave will definitely know. He is a big movie buff, so don't disappoint him.
I thought you were Pokemon for a minute.
He's been waiting for this moment.
For his little music, Chris knows. It's surprising he knew Barbie Girl so well. Well, I don't listen to these kind of music. You had weeks to learn Dirty White Boy, but since it's about mail, you just see me do it. I didn't say I haven't learned that one. Hi, Coleman. All right, hold on. Let me go.
This is when you know you've made it on YouTube. When you have to look up Pocahontas lyrics and sing them to your audience.
Yeah, that's when you know you've made it. Sure.
Dedication.
Sure. It's something.
It used to be when Saturday Night Live did a sketch about you. Now it's when you have to look up Pocahontas lyrics.
Yeah.
I hate this. Why do I get to do with it? All right, let's see. So it's like, you think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places. I guess it must be so. But still I cannot see if the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know. You think you own whatever land you like. Oh no, that's wrong. I know it's
Oh
wrong.
man, but we all had goosebumps there. Yeah.
I had tears in my eyes. That was beautiful.
I was about to call my mom. It's just so moved, you know.
You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. You never knew. That's all I'm gonna sing because
Does this happen every time there's a backer? Is this what's going on?
That's all I'm singing because I don't. I know that's not the rhythm. I'm just winging it at this point. There, I sung something. Gosh, and this is why. Why do I do this to myself, Shane? Why weren't you here to prevent all this singing stuff?
I don't. I disappear. Next, I know you have to wear red dresses. You're singing Pocahontas. I mean, what the hell happened to you, Chris? What the hell happened to you?
You left. That's what happened, and everything went to shit.
I'll leave you with a Canadian. That's what happens.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? I haven't heard that song in ages.
Next is going to be Hercules. I wasn't a big fan of Hercules.
If like Carla thinks
that'd be a hard one to sing
together next time. I need to get Carla back on. It's been ages. I miss Carla. Angel. Skip to the chorus. I don't. What's the chorus? Just
the chorus is like the hook. It's the main part of the song.
it's just like, can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Ain't that just all it is?
I think that's how I remember it.
Yeah, like that's all I remember of it. It's just like the colors of the wind, and then they go on. I had a cold sweat. Bullshit. Yeah, I'm sure you're enjoying this, Dave. Everybody enjoys it when I have to do this, except for me. Sugar the musical.
Did the villain have a song in that one? Because you kind of look more like the villain with that long hair and the facial hair and all that. You kind of look like I don't know. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked Hercules. I liked that one. I enjoyed Hercules. All right. There, you got your song out of me. And it's been an hour. That means Mr. Dillon has to go. He has, a whole life to live. He doesn't have all day to sit here and listen to.
I got 2 kids
West
under
Indian
age 3, so they're a handful right now.
All righty. All right, so do go check out Mara. I think I might back this one.
Right now, we actually we teamed up with a few other creators. So besides the money stretch goals, we have stretch goals for number of backers, and we're unlocking more comics.
Oh, okay.
We have we have let's see, 7 bonus comics unlocked right now. So yeah, besides Mara 1 and 2, you get 7 more comics if you back right now. And then if we hit 180, we're going to add another one. And if we hit 200, we're going to add more.
Okay. Yeah, so the way we're going to do this now, since Shane's with us, I'm going to keep the stream going. So, Mr. Dillon, if you want to head out, I'll let you head on out. And then me and Sim and Shane will bullshit. And we can learn more about what's going on with Shane.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a pleasure. you should definitely pursue a career in music. I think you've definitely got what it takes.
But one last thing, Mr. Dillon,
Yeah.
the future for you. Like, obviously, you're gonna do chapter 2.
Yep.
Is there any plans to try Indiegogo?
We're considering it. We haven't decided if that's what's best for us. We also looked at Zoop, but we landed on Kickstarter this time, and we'll just have to see how it goes in the future. If
Okay.
we decide that Indiegogo is what's best for us, then that's where we're going to be going.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. Anytime you want to come back on and promote or talk about your projects, reach out to me.
Sure.
This is a
Sure.
good
I have
looking
you.
one.
I have you on Twitter now. I'll shoot you a message.
Alrighty. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, later, Dylan.
Later.
Alrighty.
Where'd Sim go? Did he go get coffee or something?
Who knows?
Did he just get on here?
Yeah.
I
he
jumped
just
in. I
got
saw
here.
Sim
He's
was getting on.
already
I'm like,
gone.
I paused my writing. I'm like, all right, I'll jump on for a little bit, take a little bit of a breather. Sim disappears.
He probably just
Jeez.
left to go to that Tim Hortons.
Always leaving you hanging.
I know. Look at this. Look, you come back and he's like, "Well, I'm done being a co-host. Shane's back."
So it's a constant struggle.
Yeah.
It's a balance. That's what it is. What
What happened, Sim? You get jealous of Shane? You left?
I got what?
You got
Jealous
jealous
of who?
Shane's back now? He's vying for your co-host spot again?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Man, he
Yeah,
doesn't
I can
even-
tell.
I
you're on
told you I went to get my
nowadays.
coffee.
Yeah, you don't care. It's obvious. 'Cause you're never around.
he missed
no
the
more.
song. He missed the whole song.
Yeah,
Beautiful moment.
I told you I went to get coffee. It's not my fault if you don't pay attention.
I try to I have to.
And
say
it's not my fault you're so simping for Shane after he drop you like a piece of shit for a year. And now comes back and goes, "Hi, pretty," and you go, "Oh, Shane."
I had that effect on people. What can I say?
It's all the muscles. It's all
I
the muscles.
know it's the
Shane
training.
has.
Oh, Shane,
I can't keep up on training.
were you the actual training buddy?
Maybe.
Shane lives like what, 2 states away or something?
It's about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not going 2 hours to train with Shane.
I don't know.
The training will come to him. Be prepared.
Let's see, what's Soul saying? Kicking out guests because you had to sing is not unlike you, but be a bit more tactful. What? Kicking out guests? I didn't kick out any guests.
So yeah, that's what I said. I was gonna say like we lost a guest.
Huh? He had to go.
Oh,
He has 2 kiddos.
Yeah.
yeah. I went to get my coffee and then I had to talk with Nat.
Me and him had decided, before the stream that it would be an hour long because he had, life. He had his kids and all. Chris backs to book himself to get to sing again. No, I'm not back this. If I back, it's always after streams. Oh, thank you so much, Pale Rider. Thank you so much for promoting and tagging in all those people.
Dude, I woke up thinking I was fucking Thursday. Good thing I saw your message.
Yeah, well, I got another stream for tomorrow, I think, too.
Really?
Yeah, good. You'll be late to that one, too.
Yeah, probably. I have to
What
go
have you been
sign
up to,
my.
Jane?
I have to go sign my lease at 1, so.
See? Knew it. What have you
Yeah,
been up
that's
to, Shane?
Been pretty busy with the King Toad stuff. Really, JB, really been knocking out of the park with Death this past week. We hit 46K.
Yeah.
We got a lot of merch orders placed. We're trying to get everything ready for the anime MatsuriCon in Texas. I mean, we booked that like at the last second. Like, what is it, in one of the last week of July, somewhere around there. So we have to get we got like 4,000 ash cans that we got to get prepped and ready. Our cups and all types of stuff that we have to get shipped down that way before we head up that way. And then let's see. We else we got. We booked Cincy Con Expo, but at least that one's in September, so that gives us enough time to get some more stuff prepared. But yeah, that and been knocking out some Swarm stuff for our next project. So, man, everywhere, just doing a lot of stuff.
All clear down to Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. You're not doing any local ones?
The one in September, about the only one we got right now, the Cincy Expo. I'm sure we'll probably come up with something in between, but those are kind of the two big ones. I said the Texas was kind of just a last second thing. We got invited by I can't think of his last name, Nick, kind of a big YouTube guy. I'm not as familiar with him as JB is.
Yeah.
Mercada?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
seen that you had got a booth with him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
kind enough to share a booth with us, or let us share a booth with him.
Yeah,
And,
that was real nice of him.
yeah, letting us set up. So we're definitely not going to pass up on it. So
Yeah, I seen him when I went down to that Bubba Fest way back. I seen him and Tug and a bunch of people down there when they were doing the whole Vic Mignogna coverage.
I don't think I've ever seen Tug's face, so I wouldn't even recognize him.
Let's see. What's everybody saying there? Everybody said bye to Dylan. If the U.S. participated in the Eurovision Song Contest, I'd vote for Chris. Well, thank you, Vossen. Thank you. I appreciate that. At least someone gets some enjoyment out of it, I guess. The passive aggressiveness of the girls on the panel was so annoying.
Yeah, no. So sassy too.
I'd watch a Canadian remake of The Hangover with Sim. You like doing the con circuit, Shane?
Man, I haven't done cons for a while. Other than I attended them as like just as a goer, not really somebody sets up. I haven't set up one since like early 2000, like 3 maybe, somewhere around there. So it's been a while since I've done an actual. They're so expensive to get booths and stuff to make it worth your while, but it's what Joe wants to do, so that's what we're going to do. Get back into some of the cons.
Yeah,
It's hard to kind of compete with the celebrities because when back in the 2000s, like the early ones, you didn't have many, and if you did, like I spent probably like $25 to meet Darth Maul, Ray Park. Now if you try to get that, and plus this was also before cell phones, right? So now they're really catching on to if you get an autograph, right? You used to be able to get an autograph and take a
just
picture
take a
real quick.
picture.
Now they've caught on to that. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, now if you want a picture with them, you have to buy a whole like package deal ahead of time for like $100 fucking dollars for like a picture, say 2-second thing to them, like, I really liked your last movie.
Yeah.
And then you're $100 in the hole
You can't
before you
pass,
even make your way around to,
you can't even
the
pass
indies.
close to the table and say hi. Even kids, they turn them around.
Yeah. So it's really hard to compete against some of that, the celebrities that's kind of taken over. I mean, I enjoyed it at the cons, but as a investment as an indie guy, it
When
can
you
be
have a
hassle.
table there, you hear that way too often that they spend all their money on the stars.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
$100 is crazy.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
my brother
Stallone,
does that.
remember when Stallone did a con? It was $350 just to say hi and $500 for a pic or something.
Yeah, I remember I walked right up to when Adam West was alive. I walked right up to his booth and like I was prepared to get a signature and stuff, and then it was like, I don't know, it was $65 for like a signature and like a picture, and I just looked at him. I was just like, yeah, no, and I just turned around and walked off. Like,
Yeah, but usually some of them, he's one that usually will always say hi to people and talk with them even if they don't pay. Unless
Yeah.
that change, I don't know. I haven't seen, I haven't been.
I don't know. I had to talk to the guy before him, like the guy that takes the money and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, yeah, not doing this now.
Nah. Yeah, okay.
No thanks. No thanks.
So if there's a booth there with a cash waiting for you to say hi,
Yeah.
they should have a discount. You just want to wave Wahai, $25.
Say I'm an old guy. Look at Soul. Call me old.
But
Whorehound. Now, I the last thing I set up, I think, was Whorehound actually, and that was before. It's a I don't know how big Whorehound is. I know it's something in this area.
Whorehound?
It's a horror convention, and it used to be really small, but even that's gotten
Oh,
like
horror.
really popular. Horror,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Four.
Yeah.
Horror. I
No,
said
no,
horror.
horror is you find on the corner of the street late at night.
Yeah.
Horror you find late night.
Well, here in Ohio, we say horror.
Oh.
Forgive my redneckness. But it used to be
Like
a lot
Oakland?
smaller, and it was like I think it cost me like $50 for a table back in the day. Now when I look at it, it's like like $500 or something just to get a table. And now Walking Dead's huge, and Stranger Things and stuff like that. Like I say again, like a lot of those guests or take over the
Yeah.
convention. It's a smaller convention too, so I mean like half of it's lines for people like that. So the fun of it has disappeared when it comes to even that con. Because I had to take a break from like the Comic Cons. You go to so many of them, you get kind of burned out. You kind of want something different. So I start hitting those kind of cons just for something. It wasn't just infested with booths of old Marvel and DC comics.
Yeah, that's true. I got it. Where am I going? What cons am I going to this year? I know I'm going to be going probably to the next Steel City Con because my family wants to go to that, so I'll probably go with them.
Well, you go there every year, don't you?
Well, we've been going like every time, which is like 2 or 3 times a year.
Oh, they do it
Yeah.
more than once a year.
Yeah, they do it. I think like twice a year. But so we'll probably end up going to that. And I'm trying to decide where else I'm going to go. I think Sci-Fi Valley Con is this month, so I don't think I'm going to be able to go to it because I won't be able to get the days off. I'm not sure where else to go. I'll have to figure out where else I'm going to go. I would like to go to at least one more con, like a newer one, maybe by myself. I don't know where to go.
Should come down to the Cincinnati Expo. I think the Diaz brothers are going to.
Cincinnati Expo?
Yeah. I think the Diaz brothers and even maybe Passion. I think Passion might be coming down.
Whoa, Old Man Passion's going.
Yeah, we're trying to get some of the hardline guys.
That's shocking. Yeah, I might have to go then. I know Irene was going to be at I think it's the last weekend of this month. I think it's called HeroCon or something like that, but it's like way down there. It would be a long trip for me because I'd have to take like a train and buses and stuff, and plus, like I said, I since I'm now the man in charge of Frozen and Dairy, my backup of Frozen is new. He just came over to start working because the other guy wasn't working out, and I don't think he's ready to work a truck. While if I take a vacation, he's not ready for that. So I can't take a vacation, which means I can't go to that HeroCon.
Yeah, you can. Take a
Well, I mean, I
vacation.
could, but then I'd come back to a mess.
No, it's called trial by fire. You will not learn how to do a truck unless you leave him there to do a truck.
Well, that also implies that he has the motivation to do it, like to learn and do it. I don't think he cares that much. So, gosh dang it. Why is it not bringing up the Cincinnati Expo? Come on. It's just sitting there loading. I want to learn about it. Let's see. Chris Pornhub rep would like a quote on why you're a super fan for the expo they're doing. What?
What? Chris Porter?
What are you talking about, Pale Rider? I have never been to a porn convention.
The question is, would you though? Would you
No,
go?
but that,
Would
yeah,
I go to one?
I think he's referencing to Shane's horror con when we're hearing horror instead of horror.
I wonder
you
what.
just can't hear my second R in there. It's so quick.
I know.
I had to slow it down. Horror.
Horror.
I wonder what they're like. A porn convention.
Does everybody walk around with hard-ons? That'd be kind
And,
of
you
weird.
know,
Huh?
ask Brendan. He's been there.
I feel like I wouldn't mind going for curiosity, just to see.
I bet there be some interesting
what it's like.
booths.
Yeah, we know you would go for curiosity. We remember your stories,
What?
baby. What's in
Well,
the
hey,
box?
maybe I could run into some of my favorite porn ladies.
Give you a
Yeah,
chance to
man.
wear your red
Hey,
dress.
You were great in that
Get your own
movie.
booth.
I don't know what would even be there. Just be a bunch of, I guess, porn stars. I guess.
Do you think there's like booths for like the older ones too? Like do you think like 60-year-old women, and you have like your thing to sign? Like, sure do remember you back in the day.
Yeah, maybe there's like the old vintage women, you know, like from like
Vintage.
the 70s are there. You know, I don't know. For the old nostalgia baiters,
Nostalgic porn.
Yeah. Let's see. Soul says to you, Shane, you can charm your way to a photo with celebs. Say, oh, you already read that one before. Yeah, I'm an old man like you do, and your King videos, they'll laugh their ass off and want to pick with the funny boy. I knew Chris would say Steel City Cowboys.
I usually never know what to say to celebs when I meet them. I always find it more awkward than anything. I'm just not the best at that.
Yeah. I never go visit them because I have no reason to. It's like, well, what? I don't know this guy. I don't have, what would we say? Like, oh, you were cool in that thing. Okay, bye. And honestly, like, I don't want to pay all that money just for a picture with him. I don't know him. I don't care about him.
I don't even pay that amount of money to watch your movie.
Like, like, I'm much more excited to meet the comic book people or to meet people I've met on streams. Like, that's why I go to the Steel City Con, really, is to go meet like Eric Hodson again, bump into him, go talk to Rob Multari and Willowshire and the Heroinberg folks and all them, you know, because I've talked to them in streams and I've hung out with them at the con. So I'm like, hey, how's it going? How you been? You know, and sat there and talk with them while my brother goes and meets the celebrities.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's the worst thing? They don't. It's not the celebrities don't make the money from all the tickets or stuff like that. They get paid a fixed price. The money that you're paying for, you know, signings, so that goes to the con. So they are the one charging you that amount of price.
Yeah, I need to get Phil on. Alejandro, Mr. Infinity says, hi guys, nice statue. Yes, this is a statue that's available on the Mara #1 campaign. He's up to, oh no, we went back down 166.
Refresh.
Back down. Oh no.
What? I sung, damn it. You refunded. No, why would you do that? You tricked me.
Maybe not.
Now I'm upset. I had to go through all that trouble of singing for nothing.
You should have done Aladdin. I knew it. It was the Pocahontas song.
Chris, watch out, because maybe it's not your guy that refunded. Maybe it's somebody else.
Better not have been. But yes, Mara is a story. It's a tribal story. Yeah, it was a tribal village and stuff. And Miss Mara here, her village basically gets wiped out, and she is possessed by the wolf spirit. And she goes on vengeance. It was 24 pages, and you can pick up a physical copy for only $10.
That's very good.
I like some of the art. And then also you can get his add-ons. You can get that little mini if you're a D&D person. and he's got some of the how they say tchotchkes. So you got little keychains, some stickers, postcards. You got this variant cover here. It's going to be foil, he said. That's sold out. Yeah. So it's good looking stuff. All right. Let's see. Let's go back up.
You know, that model there reminded me of remember there's a I Hate Fairy Tales, the comic book.
Oh yeah.
By Scotty Young or something like that. What
Yeah,
reminded
it's
me?
like
of,
I hate Fairyland.
I Hate Fairyland. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I read the first one of that, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually pretty cool."
Yeah, I've been wanting to buy that for the girls.
Yeah, I'd like to get the whole thing because I'd like to see, how it ends and what happens with it. I was actually quite enjoying that read. I thought it was funny and fun. Chris probably went to a corn convention with a lot of farmers. Well, I mean, we do kind of have things like that. Like, if you count the strawberry, apple harvest or strawberry festival or something like that. Let's see.
I mean, we do have a corn festival here, so I can't say anything. And a banana split festival.
Yeah.
The worst though is we have a sauerkraut festival like 2 towns up. I'm like, who the hell thought of a sauerkraut festival? The most
Wow.
disgusting food on the planet.
Why so sauerkraut?
Oh, that was lame.
It's him. You know his humor by now.
The only thing I really tried was the sauerkraut pizza, and I still no. It was
I don't even know why people eat that shit.
There we go. Comic creators. That's what I want to say. Yeah.
and it's a German thing. Why we have a sauerkraut festival here in Ohio? I
It's a
don't.
German thing. Scotsman eats that almost every freaking day. It's like it's the best thing to digest, for your digesting system. I'm like, what? I have a feeling I would eat that and I would have pain for 2 weeks.
I'd rather die young than eat sauerkraut. I don't care if it's good for me.
Are you going to that Mothman festival, Shane?
If they have it, I think they are planning it this year though, right?
Maybe I'll take.
What weekend does
a
it fall
few
on?
days.
Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe I'll take a few days off. Go to that. I've never been to it.
It's pretty fun. There's the museum up there is pretty cool too.
West Virginia just had the Renaissance Fair. I wish I would have known ahead of time because I'd like to have went to that. I haven't been to. I think I might have been to. No, I don't think I've been to a Renaissance Fair.
You've never been to Renaissance Fair?
I don't think
Dang.
so.
Well, we got one. Ours usually starts around September and runs to the 1st of November or something. So it goes from like really hot at the beginning. No, I think it starts in August. So it goes from like really hot and then ends in the really cold. That's pretty cool though. Like each week's always themed. Like they have like Pirate Week, Romance Week. The best one's probably like the Halloween one, just because everybody, dresses up and all the different scary stuff. So
How big is this Cincinnati Comic Expo? Is it a big one?
I don't know. I've never been to it. I mean, the pics look like it's pretty decent.
Chris
Oh.
Claremont's going to be there.
Christina Ricci's going to be there. I know I just made fun of an actors and actors bit. I mean, it's Christina Ricci, all right? That's my childhood. Maybe she should be at the porn
It's like,
one,
how
too.
you doing? Look at these guns.
I've been working on these just for you. Fell in love with you ever since Casper.
Yeah, Chris Claremont's going to be there. That's something. Chris Campana. Who is that, Sim?
Who?
Campana?
Sounds familiar, but I can't pinpoint it.
Negative Burn. I know that one. Is that really bad that comic I didn't like back when I was a kid? I bet you that is Negative Burn. That sounds about like. I'm gonna have to check that out. If that is, I might go get him to sign it just because.
To tell him how much you hated it.
Yeah, I hated that book. If that's the same one, I hated that book. When I was.
I paid just to tell you I really hated your book.
Yeah, you get him to sign it, then you walk outside and you burn it while you film.
Fuck this book. As a kid, I didn't like it. Maybe as an adult, yeah, because it seemed like it was more adult themed, more of like a intellectual book. Which even as an adult, I probably wouldn't like it. I'm like, oh, this is too wordy, lame. I don't want to. I want to see fun fight things. Let's see. At 380 subs, is that up from any from last week or down? I don't know. It's been going back and forth, probably because of you. Yeah, it's been alternating from 379 to 380 for a couple, 2-3 days. We've been steadily gaining bits of subscribers, here and there. But yeah, we were at 379, then we bumped back up, then we dropped back down, then back up. So I'm glad we hit a nice even number now. And then we're only 20 away from 400. We're getting there. Moving on up.
Before you know it, you can do super chats and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, then I have to come up with a fancy thing like Phil does with that bonk.
Oh yeah, the bonk. It'd just be you dancing in your red dress singing Pocahontas.
No, a version of you in a red dress doing the bunk with your butt on somebody's head. Bah, 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 bah. That would be hilarious. No? Oh.
No.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, Chris doesn't seem sold on that one.
No,
How
he
about
doesn't.
you? How about you, Shane?
I think we can work on it. Yeah.
Right?
Do the Diaz brothers have red dress Sugar Chris in their vacay pick? Probably not, Boston. Probably not.
Ah, fuck! I knew I forgot something in my swimsuit special piece. Fuck.
Probably not, Boston.
Hold on, I need to send a message to Beacon to put that red dress in the water.
They don't, they got something against the red dress, I guess. They didn't want Sugar to outshine, all the others. That's all it was.
Where's that cockiness when we asked you to represent that? Come on. Fuck.
Quiet you. Soul says a banana split festival?
Now the cockiness is gone and now it's back to the sass.
Yeah, it's not as great as it sounds, a banana split festival. I mean, you pay for an overpriced banana split. They kind of, a couple of those like generic games for kids to play, like, throw the ring toss to catch or to get a free.
It's like the Poutine festival we have here or stuff like that.
You got very sketchy like food vendors,
Uh-huh. Dude, one of the things they did here is they did the record size poutine. It was huge. Everybody would just go in and pick at it.
Aha! I was right. Oh my gosh! Hey, it is. He got his start way back in 1997 with a short story in Negative Burn for Caliber Comics. Oh, I wonder if it's the same issue. If it is, I'm taking it with me. Everybody get him to sign it. Because, oh man, fuck that comic. There was something about that comic I hated as a kid. Like, it's boring, it's lame.
That's how Chris does conventions. He doesn't go for the people he loves. He goes for the people he hates.
Hey, to be fair, it looks like he did work on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This piece he's got of Master of the Universe looks pretty good. So I mean, it doesn't look like he's a bad artist and stuff. But that Negative Burn. Oh man, after this stream, I think I'm gonna dig through my books, see if I can find it. Let's see what's everything. Soul says, Shane, sauerkraut goes well with grilled sausages and mashed potatoes, but not in any other way.
Yeah.
Let's see. Beats me why U.S. people need stuff like sauerkraut or Oktoberfest. I'm from Germany, and I don't even want that here. It's part of Bavarian culture, but the part that should be left in the Stone Age.
Okay, Oktoberfest is just to get drunk. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's there's a whole bunch of freaking barbecue sausages and alcohol. That's all it is. Like, most people don't even realize that it's from Germany.
Let's see. Who else is in here?
Sim, don't say it's like the Poutine festival we have here, because it's totally not. Yeah, it's called a festival. You go there and all it is, it's technically just go there and eat poutine. So I'm guessing that's the same thing for his banana split shit.
When you draw Red Dress Chris in a bikini, don't forget the testicle camel. Yeah, can't forget that bulge you've got hanging out on my draw in your fan art there.
No, the idea I would do is you draw the beach, you put the red dress floating in the water, and a naked Chris running out of there going, no, 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 no. And that's it.
I don't think the Diaz brothers will go for it. Hell
No.
Ladder. I don't think they'll allow Sugar in their book.
No, it's true. Sugar didn't get published yet.
They should do like kind of like the Jessica Rabbit effect. Remember in the movie, like when he thinks it's Jessica Rabbit from behind,
Mhm.
she looks all hot, and then she turns around and it's that really crazy one. They should do that with Chris.
Wasn't that in the other movie?
What other
No,
movie?
you're right. It was also in Roger Rabbit. It's true.
Oh.
It was what's the name with Cool World? They did a scene similar.
Oh,
but
man, I
she
haven't
was
seen that
even
movie
she was
forever.
even uglier though. Remember?
I don't. It's been too long since I've seen that one.
Hey, Larry Hama's gonna be there.
Speaking of, did you guys watch that horrible movie Chip and Dale?
No, I
else?
don't-
Oh man,
I don't even want to watch it, especially after what I heard what they did.
I don't understand. Like I know everybody will be like, well, you know, you're a 30-plus-year-old man, but I still think you should ring in both the audience. Like, why not? The kids are going to go see it because the parents are going to take the kids. So make it enjoyable for everybody. That way, you're excited to take kids to see
Yeah.
it because it's part
Yeah.
of your childhood that
Make it
you're
all ages.
sharing. You know,
But Shane, Disney's not Disney anymore. That's the thing. Disney's magic was the fact that they could make a
Well, it's
freaking
not
children's
just-
movie.
it's not just Disney though. I mean, a lot of like these companies that have these cartoon characters seem to always want to take them and put them in real world scenarios, and it just doesn't
Right.
feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what I
it
was
doesn't
trying to say is
feel
before
like
they used to be able to do that story where it was for everybody. Like you had that story for kids, but there was also like like a second connotation to it that adults would get, and they don't do that anymore.
I never feel like they ever really do it when it comes to like since they've been trying to throw in the cartoon characters into like I don't know. They was just, like the only way I think this worked that I actually do enjoy, could be a guilty pleasure, I don't know, is Sonic. I think Sonic. I haven't seen the second one yet, but the first one, it didn't bother me because at least he came from his world, and he came through like the ring portal into our world, and he's stuck here. So that's a little bit different than them just being like. Now I know that they try to do like a Roger Rabbit effect with the new Chip and Dale, like they were actors and all this stuff, but it was really weird too. I don't know. Again, I grew up with Rescue Rangers, so I'm kind of a nerd for it. But they made Zipper and Gadget have kids together. I'm like, what the fuck? Like the Fly and a mouse have a weird sexual
Yeah.
relationship, I guess. So
That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah, and they weren't even really in it that much. That was another thing that kind of made me mad. It was like that the group wasn't really a group, again, because they were just actors. So I don't know. It was I don't know. Just didn't really.
Did you
work
see
well.
the new Lightyear?
No, I've seen the trailers, but I mean, it just came
No,
out.
just the look I'm talking about. Just what they tried to pull with, they replaced him by Chris Evans, right?
Yeah, and,
Well,
people
but
are trying
they
to
try-
defend that too. Like they're like, well, it's supposed to be him based off the actor, or not the actor, but the astronaut versus the figure. I'm like, that's not why they replaced him. We all know that.
Yeah.
And there's also the fact that I really don't like the change of style. Like, did you see what? Like, I really don't like it. Like,
I actually like the concept, but I just think they should have had Tim Allen with the voice. I don't mind them taking a
Yeah, but
different route. I mean,
should-
they got 4 of them.
you should still look similar, not look like another guy. You know what I mean? That's what it looks to me. It just looks like it's meant to look more like Chris Evans
Oh, okay.
than actually Buzz. You know what I mean?
It's got to be better than. I hated the second one, Toy Story 2. That was horrible.
The second one.
Yeah, the first and third one were pretty good. I never watched the fourth one with the spoon, but
Soul says the Cool World gal was Hollywood.
Yeah.
Then Soul says, Shane, as long as you don't search for Sonic on DeviantArt, it's fine.
oh,
Coleman says he's got to go. Doctor's appointment. See you around. If not, see you square. Later, Coleman.
Later, Cole.
Back to the cartoon thing. The Pikachu movie wasn't too bad. The Pikachu Detective or Detective Pikachu that
Ugh.
worked. That worked pretty good.
I'll
I don't even
pass.
want to watch it.
It's got Ryan Reynolds in it. No,
No, I will give you that the first Sonic was a pretty fun watch though.
I can't stand Ryan Reynolds.
I like Ryan Reynolds. It depends on what movie because he's not an actor.
I like him, but I wish he would have a different range here and there.
Yep.
You know,
He's not an actor. He fits for specific things. That's why he
Yeah.
was so perfect for Deadpool. But he will never get that same magic. If that makes sense.
yeah, I agree.
Like right now, they're trying to get him back, maybe to come and reprise Green Lantern. I just hope they drop it and go get Nathan Fillion, because they could pull off the Al Jordan with the gray hair on the side, and we would all be better for it. He's perfect to play freaking Al Jordan. You know who that is, Shane?
No,
Nathan Fillion,
Mhm.
Firefly,
I never watched Firefly.
Castle.
Nope.
Okay.
Well then,
I'm too busy watching Sonic the Hedgehog and Chip and Dale. Apparently,
Yeah, I know. I'm like
reruns of
watching,
Teenage Mutant
watching
Ninja
some
Turtles.
furry
That's where
shit,
I'm
but
at.
not, you know.
Hey, I am caught up on Stranger Things, so there is some current stuff I'm.
There you go. That's who he is. I'm going to show you the pic. There you go. But that's Nathan Fillion.
Oh,
And
okay,
that-
yeah.
And he's the one that's been voicing him in the cartoon, in all the movies and shit. And he's been wanted to play freaking.
He's
Al
kind of out of
Jordan.
shape now, though, isn't he? He's getting kind of old.
He did get back in shape a little bit when he did that little Uncharted mini thing. But he could get back in shape, dude.
It depends,
But like
though.
I
I mean,
said,
if
you
they're
could
trying to build a
play-
universe, I don't want to get him too old.
Yeah,
It'd be
but
good
the
for like
thing
a
is-
film, and that's it.
Oh, I would do the Green Lantern Rebirth line.
Oh,
When
yeah,
he goes
me too.
back, like, you get him from the beginning when he goes bad, and then he comes back at Parallax, and then he returns. I would love to see it, and he's still pretty good shape to do it. See, he even has a little gray on the side of the puppet. I'm sure he could get back in shape. But another one I would like to see, it's Idris Elba playing Jon Stewart. That would be freaking awesome.
They're probably too busy right now trying to figure out who they're going to get to replace Flash here soon. They're probably sweating on that one
I don't know.
with what's his face like on the run.
Idris Elba, no, not Idris, what's his name? Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
Ezra Miller. There we go. And I hope they will replace him because it's not the first stupid thing he does like that. I remember
It's so
when he just-
annoying. I hate it because it's like DC can't catch a break. Like I actually don't mind him as the Flash. Like his character doesn't bother me, but the actor's just so fucking crazy. It's like, what do? You have to address it somehow because it's going to cost some money at the end of the day.
Yeah, but what?
look at Sim's Kickstarter. Have you even started your Kickstarter yet, Sim?
What do you mean? If it's live?
Yeah,
No, it hasn't been live yet.
yeah. So we can't look at it, Pale Rider. It's not live
Yes,
yet.
yes, we can.
Well, then bring it up. Glenn Air says, "Oh, I'm up to Baxter Stockman."
It's a TMNT villain. I don't know what exactly he's talking about.
He's
Oh,
playing
the
the
game.
arcade game.
From the game, he's playing the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game,
Oh, that come out? Is that the one where it has like 7 or 8 of the TMNT
Yeah.
games
the
remastered?
retro, and you can play with up to 6 players.
Well, Chris, it's been nice talking to you today. I'm going to go ahead and log off here because I have to go buy some TMNT video games.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing this soon.
I wish listed it, but I haven't looked at the.
Is that?
price
Do you know
yet.
if it's on the Switch? I think I'd rather play that on the Switch than my PlayStation. I might have to handheld that one.
I don't know.
Oh,
there it is.
Might get it for both.
$22.49 is how much it is.
So I don't forget, I have to write that down.
And yeah, it's out. People are. Oh, that looks cool. It does. It looks like they did a great job in capturing the feel of the retro while updating a few things. This one plays Splinter.
You could play a Splinter.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. That's something
from
new.
what I've seen, because it showed a video clip of him, fighting and stuff. Like it's like the Turtles, April, and Splinter. It looks. Oh, and Casey Jones.
Now this is I can't remember. Like I said, I know there's supposed to be like 6 of them remastered or something. Is there also a new one that they added to it?
I don't know.
Because he said that Baxter Stockman killed him, but I didn't know which. Is that the New York one? TMNT in New York? I think it's like the first. I thought he was like the first villain in that. Maybe not. It's been a while since I've played any of them.
Oh, I don't know. I just remember I had one for the Sega Genesis, and it was a lot of fun.
Did you ever play the original NES one, like the rest of us, and just
Or
can't
what?
make it
No,
past?
it was I played the NES one. I played NES and Sega Genesis ones.
Those were hard, man.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
original NES one, like I
got my
remember you go
butt
down the
kicked a lot.
sewer and like certain bad guys would like spawn. You're like, nope. You go back up and come back down to make a different set of villains to try to. I think there's
Yeah,
I think the frog people were the
I
annoying
still
ones.
I'm sure I still have that somewhere. It's probably somewhere up with my other Nintendo games. Yeah, I have the Nintendo one.
And it sucked like when like you get down to this Raphael left in your party and he has those little tiny size and you're trying to like jab
Yeah.
things and you just keep getting killed.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was good times or bad times. It felt more like bad times playing that game.
Yeah. Nintendo games were always hard though. But then again, maybe that was just me as a kid. Let's see. With the roast in your hair? Nice choice. First Amber, then Ezra, and soon the rest. Die, Snyderverse, die! Yes, Tim. Your Snyderverse is slowly being picked apart.
No, it's not, because it's actually becoming back and becoming one of the main freaking DC line right now, because Superman's coming back. Ben Affleck's coming back for Batman as well. So,
That's only a rumor though, right? They haven't really announced it.
Yep. It's gonna be on the new Discovery thing. And it's one of the reasons why they did some reshoot also for the Black Adam. Black Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposedly going to be connected to the Snyderverse. That's what The Rock wanted. So what The Rock wants, The Rock gets, I guess. And there you go.
Oh no. He got killed by Baxter Stockman.
I'm going to need to go buy that game. How much is it right
Soul
now?
says no hate for Raph. That's his main guy.
Oh, I love Raph, but I don't like him in the games. That's for sure.
My favorite is Leo.
Mine's Donatello all the way.
Swords. I like the leader.
This is what the Kickstarter looks like right now. And I'm just waiting to launch it very soon. This is the 2 exclusive cover that's going to be there. So you have the regular one and the naughty version, because everybody's asking for a naughty freaking thing on Kickstarter. So I'm doing it.
Well, that's what sells on Kickstarter.
Yep. So as you can see, they don't get the Alan Alonso cover or the other one, the Bisley homage. That's not there. So the same presentation, you get that new page from Beacon Murder Doll that you've seen in the updates.
I finally got
play-
Beacon on something. I finally got him hired for something. Kind of happy.
Just you've already seen that on the campaign. This is where it gets a little bit different. So when I said that you guys got the way better deal on Indiegogo when you're back on the Indiegogo, here's why. See, $30 Canadian, that's $25 US. They get the book and the book only. To get what you guys got for like $25 and up, which is the sketch card and the print, they have to pay $35 US. So that's when they start going in and getting the stretch goals. Then you have all those little bundles, which is you have the exclusive Naughty bundle here. And everything that gets unlocked on this campaign gets unlocked for Indiegogo. So if you back both campaigns, you also get double the rewards. And this is where it's going to get interesting, because here, those 2 packs here, you see there's a Nat mini figurine. and that's going to be a one-shot thing. I'm doing one model for that one, and I'm not going to remake the same model again. And it's going to be available on the Kickstarter. And for the people that already back on Indiegogo, they'll be getting a secret tier. But if you back after I launch the Kickstarter, you're not getting it.
How many are you gonna have?
So far, I'm aiming to make at least 100 to 200 of them.
Oh wow, so this is quite a bit then.
I'm gonna be modeling them myself. Like I'm limited to how much I sell. Get my drift?
Gotcha. Yeah.
The thing is, I'm modeling it. I'm 3D printing it myself, and we're gonna cast and mold them. So it's very exclusive, and it's all straight from us. So that you definitely gonna want to grab it. And this is a sample of the stretch goals that I put on there. So the same, they have the sticker like we had on the Indiegogo, the fridge magnet, but at 20K we unlocked the patch, and there's the 20-page extra book, the Nadverse Bible, that's going to be unlocking. So I'm still working on those stretch goals. That's why I'm not live yet. And I was also trying to get on Pop XP to launch it.
Makes sense.
But I haven't had any confirmation yet, so I'm thinking of just launching and trying to get on it after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
so-
if they ain't answering you back, I guess that's all you can do.
And at 25K, it's like new extra 10-page story gets added to the book, which the book's going to be 110 page. So one of the main things that I want to do with this is as soon as this campaign gets funded, the book gets 100 page. So we unlock the extra story. And that's when everything that gets unlocked here unlocks for Indiegogo. So if you back Indiegogo, you're going to get all those extras. And that's the idea I had, that how can I make it like complimentary and making you guys that back Indiegogo feel like you got the better deal out of everything. Here's a better view of the model. It's not finished yet, but I'll be done soon.
Now is it gonna be a what's the word? Articulate? Like
Nope.
no, it's just a statue.
It's just a little mini. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The figurine, that's going to be something else, and I'm sorry, but I'm probably going to hire somebody to do those. I already have a few 3D modelers that are waiting for me to hire them. That's why I precise that this is a model by me. Oh yeah, this is the Kickstarter, and obviously you have that little piece here.
I haven't seen that one yet. Who's that by?
That's by Pell Rider. So that's the interior back cover of the book, but it's also going to be the when I sell out of the number one and I order reprints, this is going to be a new variant cover for Tales from the Nadverse 1. But for now, it's also a print that gets unlocked. And I don't know if you saw this, but this is the new piece I got Preston to do for Tales from the Nadverse 3. It's one of the covers, which I'm planning on launching around February 2023.
Nice. Oh, let's say they did 2 pieces. Okay, there's 2 pieces of Preston.
Yeah, that one that was for Tales from the Nadverse 2 was the rose cover.
Okay, yeah.
So then this is for the Tales from the Nadverse 3. No, Tales from the Nadverse 1 had that cover. Sorry, I said 2. No, 1. Oh yeah, poof. That's a preview of the Kickstarter. I was planning on maybe launching it this week, but looking for apartment, having computer problems, kind of delayed it a bit. And I'm still debating if I'm going to keep the Indiegogo in the manor or if I'm going to close it. I'm actually thinking of closing it soon. So saying, why is the cover for Nadverse number 4 not on the campaign yet? Releasing a print tweet. Come on. I always have one cover ahead. I always think that people like to see that you're working on the next one too. knowing that they won't have to wait like a year or two to get another issue. And the reason why I'm thinking of closing the in-demand is because if I leave the in-demand on store and sell one book or something like that, it's like I'm giving it away. So if I close it and do a second chance campaign or reopen the in-demand store when I'm going in print, that's what I'm thinking of maybe doing. I don't know if I'll keep the campaign just going like that till November. At least if if Indiegogo would let you leave the money in your bank over there until you claim it, that would be cool.
There's a book of Bernie Wrightson on Kickstarter.
Called Monster.
Bernie Wrightson, the FPG years.
On Kickstarter?
The art book.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's up to 81K. It's got like autographed trading cards and or autographed cards and different stuff. It's an art book. Neat.
So don't forget to sub, like, and share. While Chris is shopping.
I was just looking.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Nothing changed. No, he's always shopping.
It's that part of the show, people, when Chris does his regular shopping.
Why is the cover for Natverse number 4 not on the campaign yet? Releasing a print 2 issues before is the next step.
The worst thing is I already have the cover for Nat the Merc one.
Oh, there's Mr. Odin. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see.
Good morning, Odin.
Oh my! What should I do?
Where did I put it?
Yeah, I don't know. What am I going to do today?
There you go. For the ones that may not have seen it yet.
Bernie Wrightson, right? What it is? It sells itself. Yeah, it's an art. It's a fancy hardcover art book, and it's up past 80K. Fancy.
Hey, this is the cover for Nat the Merc number 1 that I didn't like it. I think like almost 2 years ago.
Boom.
So that's coming after Tales from Natverse 3. So you technically have the cover for Tales from Natverse 4, it's just not the Merc. Odin's like, Bernie writes, and no matter what it is, it sells itself. Yep. I really love those Frankenstein book that he did.
Yeah, he's got. I don't know if it was a stretch goal or he's got one where you get like a fancy Frankenstein autograph card, and the cover's Frankenstein. I think.
Who's doing it?
I mean, who's doing it?
Who's running the campaign?
It's endorsed by the Bernie Wrightson estate.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
Have you seen that Shadowpunk book that's coming out tomorrow, Chris?
I've seen it on Twitter. It looked kind of good.
I think I'm going back that one. It comes out tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it might have already been out. That shows how much I've been keeping up.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my address change so I can back Broken too.
I might have to look it up tomorrow because it did look good. The art.
Yeah, I didn't know if they've been on your show yet or not. I said something to the creator like last month or so. They should reach out and try to get on your show. I don't know if they ever made it on there or not.
Don't know. No, they've never been on. I don't know if they've reached out. If they did, maybe I didn't see them. The message. 'Cause I got some message requests here. I haven't paid attention to. Ty the comic guy. I don't know that fella. No, I can have him on. I'll have to respond to him. No, that's not him. Yeah, let me search. Shadow Punk. Nope. No, it doesn't look like he sent anything to me. I'll have to send him something.
Oh, and by the way, me, I'm going to be at the Fantasticon Montreal in July.
Oh, nice.
If you remember, it's the con I used to help organize and haven't been back since 2019. So they reached out to. So back to Fantasticon after 3 years.
I saw you were set up somewhere a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah.
I posted on Facebook.
The Montreal Comic Book Festival.
Yeah, that looked nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was like a street market type of thing, and it was pretty long, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the fun thing though is the fact that I went there with my girl Anna, and she sold art.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she sold a couple pieces, didn't she?
Yep, she sold all 3 pieces in a way, and she made like $50.
I'm not shopping. I'm looking.
You can imagine she was very proud of herself.
Just looking. Well, that's interesting.
So I always think of the Just for Laugh festival when I hear Montreal. Yeah, that's one of the things that they're very famous for.
Oh, man. I need to get something to eat.
It's also we're also famous for the Fantasia festival, which is like a sci-fi horror and shit like that.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Fantasia?
What, the movie?
No, there's a big festival where they dude
Nope.
That's where my brain went too, Chris. Don't worry.
that's
I was like,
it's where a lot of movie gets pre-released, like Spawn and other movies. They get pre-released through Fantasia here.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. So even so, saying Chris is shopping. Yeah, we know.
Not shopping. I'm looking. Maybe there's people here who I need to reach out to. Have them come on as guests. That's all. Ah.
How you doing, Chris?
Huh?
Say, how you doing, Chris?
What am I doing?
I don't know. I heard that big sign. Like, that
That was a yawn,
was a
Tired.
yawn.
and I'm hungry.
So maybe we should end the stream. So you can keep shopping and going to eat something.
I don't know. Maybe I should eat something. What do I want to eat though?
Banana split,
Go get a hot dog.
sauerkraut.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, get me a hot dog. All right. Yeah, I guess we should wrap it up, I suppose.
Don't forget to sub, like, and share.
Mm-hmm.
Getting closer to the 500 subs.
All right. Yeah. Mr. Shane, what do you want to promote before you head out?
I mean, I just kind of came on to just a bullshit. Go back, Death by JB. we're almost to 50K, so pretty excited about that.
Good on it, people.
Get on it. Get on.
Sam, you got anything else you need to say?
No, sub, like, and share to this channel and my channel. Let's try and get it to 1,000 sub, and don't forget to go back to Elson and Adverse 2 before it closes.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining us. If you're new, please do hit that subscribe. We're slowly making our way to 1,000. I always appreciate it. Always appreciate everybody hopping in and talking with us and shooting the breeze. And I do believe I will see you all again tomorrow. Let me see here real quick.
Well, what time did you
Yes.
schedule that tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow at 11 a.m. we will be having on Jason from. Oh my gosh! Now I'm having a brain fart. What's it called? Dead North? Is that what it's called?
Oh.
The book where it's Nazis, like World War II, and the dead Vikings come back to life and.
That's a great way to
Northern Blood?
promote there. Chris, like, yeah, Jason, he does that one thing with the book.
Northern Blood or something?
Creates pictures and words on it. It's gonna be exciting.
Does things, Gosh dang it.
It has those people you hate and those people you like.
Yeah, they somebody punches
Just clashing.
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. There might be a plane. I don't know.
And there's a very cool sword in there somewhere. I'm just saying.
Dang it, I knew what it's called. Northern Blood. There we go.
So I was right.
Northern Blood. Yeah. So we'll be having him on tomorrow to talk about Northern Blood. I've been trying to get him on for a while now, but our schedules just haven't been able to happen. So it'll be nice to finally have him on to learn about it. Jeez.
We be learning things.
There's Red who pops in and then leaves. Yep. Sugar ending a stream was like waiting in a doctor's office. All right. I'm out. Later, everybody.
Later.